learn that simple little intro lick, 4 easy chords, easy strumming for this one. Let's learn how to play. That's How I Got to Memphis by Tom T. Hall. Capo on the 2nd fret for this one. The chord positions we'll play with the capo on the 2nd fret are E minor, A, D, and we'll play the G chord. Oops, we're going to need that. So G, D, A, and E minor. We're going to start our intro strumming on the E minor chord. And first, if you want to learn this quick little lick, you can come down to the 1st string, pick the 7th fret, then the 5th fret on the 1st string. Then we'll move to the 2nd string, 5th fret here, and I'm going to pick that and bend it up. And then we're going to pull off to the 3rd fret. Then we'll pick the 3rd string, 4th fret. And then you can do this hammer up on the 2nd string from the 3rd back up to the 5th if you want. But right there is where we're going to start on our E minor chord. So basically we're starting our strumming right after this note here on the 3rd string, 4th fret. Then go to the G chord and then the D. So down, up, down, up, down, up, strumming, E minor, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we'll go into the 1st verse. Here's that full intro real quick with the picking. Our verse will go from the D to the G, then back to the D, then E minor, then G, then D. So here's the guitar part for that, just the strumming, down, up, down, up, down, up, starting on the D chord. Then the G, then back to D. Then we'll go up to the E minor, then G, then back to D. So here's how we play through the verse and sing it. If you love somebody enough, you'll follow wherever they go. That's how I got to Memphis, E minor, then G. That's how I got to Memphis. Then we'll stay on the D and go into the next verse. If you love somebody enough, go where your heart wants to go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. And then our chorus, we're going to go to the A chord. So we'll go from the A to the G, then to the D. Back to A, then G, then D. So here's what that sounds like. I know if you'd seen her, you'd tell me, 'cause you are my friend. I've got to find her, find out the trouble she's in. And then back to the D for the next verse. After this verse, we'll have our instrumental. So there we'll just play E minor, G, D, just like the intro. And then we'll go into the final 2 verses and chorus. If you can play that intro lick, play it along with me here for the intro. Let's play the full thing together. love somebody enough, you'll follow wherever they go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. If you love somebody enough, go where your heart wants to go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I know if you'd seen her, you'd tell me, 'cause you are my friend. I've got to find her and find out the trouble she's in. Tell me that she's not here, I'll follow the trail of her tears. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. She would get mad and she used to say she'd come back to Memphis someday. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I haven't eaten a bite or slept for 3 days and nights. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I've got to find her and tell her that I love her so. I'll never rest till I find out why she had to go. Thank you for your precious time. Forgive me if I start to cry. That's how I got to Memphis. I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis.